Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Arc Basics, a show where we break down the ABCs of how to start an arc, how to accomplish things, how to achieve things, how to be the best you possibly can be. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Arc Basics. I'm Phlinger Phoo, and today we are going to be talking about the Stryder, the Tek Stryders. These guys are absolutely amazing, and in my opinion, these guys are the best gathering dinos that you can get. But not just every Tek Stryder. Are you going to stop moving, dude? You going to stop moving? Yeah? All right, but not just not every Tek Stryder is the same, and it's kind of weird because each one can have one of four different head attachments and 4 different body attachments. It's like, you see this one right here, all right? He has this one attachment right like this, which makes him absolutely amazing, and then he's got these saddlebag attachments back here, which make him even better. Now, I will get into the thick and thin of why I think that is like this, but there's also ones like this. You see this one right here with the bat ears, and also he's got the laser down here. We might actually just tame that guy just because. And then there's another guy over here. He's got the bat ears, and he's also got the rib mount shield projector. I already have one like that up there. But yeah, I plan on getting one of each and going through each one of the little bits that you get. Now, when you tame these guys, you'll notice that when you run up to these guys, or you fly on top of them because you're on Genesis 2 and you have the access to your tech suit, you can go up to it and then it'll tell you, hold on. Here, let's unequip this. All right, when you run up to it, it'll tell you how much mutagen it requires. It takes 20 mutagen, so where we can initiate the hack on this guy. Seriously? All right, 20 mutagel, so we can initiate the attack on this guy. And then also, oh, that guy just picked a fight with that? All right. That's fine. All right, but yeah, and also it requires a certain amount of missions. Why are you... Oh, no, never mind. You're not the one I just tamed. All right, it also requires a certain amount of missions. Let's see if we can actually go find a higher level one and see if we don't have enough missions for it. Yeah, this one right here. This one is level 100. It takes 33 missions completed out of, and I only have 32. Now, what that means is when you go over here, one of these mission terminals, they're all over Genesis 2. All you do is open up the mission terminal. You click on the mission terminal. All right, and then it'll have a list of all the missions here that you can do on this terminal. Now, what it means by that 32 out of 33, it means I have done 32 of these missions, right? And it counts each individual one, the gamma, the beta, the alpha. Some of the gammas are pretty super simple. Some of them not so much. Some of the betas are a little bit easier. You know, they're kind of easy. Some of them are just really tough, and then the alpha ones, they're pretty much designed to kick your butt, which is pretty fun, actually, if that's what you're into. I am. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but you know, the missions are what they are. All right, so when you have enough missions done, you can actually go up to different amounts of these ones, and then you can tame them. So, like this level 100 one with these attachments is a 33 missioner, right? Now, there's a mathematical equation which figures all of it out, but if you don't have a lot, really, you don't have to sit down and, you know, whip out a calculator and try to figure out what you're thinking. Just go up to it and see if you can tame it. It's really that simple. All right, so I'm going to get this guy back up to where I have a couple displayed. There's a little trick on this one where I have to run it all the way back around. But he will be a great addition to the group. And it's up that and then up and around. It'll take me a minute, but I'll get up there. All right, so hey, I'm going to get a few more of these guys, and I'm going to show you exactly what these guys do. All right, now when you find these guys out in the wild and you start to initiate the tame, and I probably should have paid more attention to that. When you start to initiate the tame, you'll have a node on the Stryder that you have to go pay attention to. And if you mess it up, then it will shock you, and then it kind of resets your tame. So right now I'm waiting on this guy to reset. I'm just trying to get on top of him. But yeah, see this glowy, sparkly bit on his head? That's the part that you have to go and you have to hack. Now, it's not always its head. It can be its head, its shoulders, its butt, its lower legs, and also its tail. And you have to go to that section and just be like, oh, okay, well, that's the part that we have to hack. Just like this. Let's see. And then also, once you initiate a hack, see right here how it has that little timer that's counting down? That's actually not a timer. That means the amount of distance that it has to travel from the spot where you first initiated the hack. So he has to travel 3,600, the thing's going really fast, 3,200 distance away from the original spot where he did the hack. So now I just have to wait on that. And sometimes it can take a while because these guys, they like to wander. All right, now that we're reinitiating the hack, now all you do is wait for these bars to come up, get in sync, and then press the left click on it. All right, now that we've done that, it'll show us the next spot, which is going to be this shoulder, so let's just get ourselves prepared. And then now all we do is wait for that to go down, and then once it does, we'll be able to initiate this hack again. All right, now here we're going again. And there we go. Now we're just waiting on the next one to go up. All right, and then once you finish the one hack, you can just get ready right to the next one. All right, and then when you have enough, you can tame it and it'll be yours. All right, and then when you get knocked off, when it's time to hack, it'll display this red little beam around it. All you have to do is stay within that beam and you'll be good. If you get too far off, it'll throw it off and it'll kind of, it'll shock you and then it'll be like, oh, no, gotta redo it. All right, now I'm just waiting on this one. Gonna hang out right next to this. He's ready to go. There we go. And should be one more. And there we go. All right, so here is a various assortment of the different Stryders. Okay, let's see. This right here, the head like this is a radar attachment that goes with it. Right here, let me show you each one. See, this one right here, it has the bat ears, and then it has the, the little side-mounted fins right here. Now, this one right here, and once you actually tame them and you open them up, it'll tell you what they are. This right here is a radar rig, and then the side one is the shield projector. Okay, so the radar rig, how you always activate the head one is with right-click. See that right there? The radar rig will highlight all the wild dinos in the area and tell you your distance to them, their level, what they are, if they're male or female. It's pretty cool. This is a really, really good way of going around and finding nice high-level dinos in the area. All right, now the side-mounted one, that's always the C button. Right now, see this one right here, it's a shield that goes out in front of you. Now, this shield... Get rid of that. All right. This shield actually has a durability. All right, you'll notice that on this right here, it says durability 4806 out of 10,001. All right. Now, what that does is you don't have to repair it. Not like what it seems like. You don't have to repair it. What it is that will last for 10,000 damage, and it is also prone to friendly fire. So if you're gonna knock it out, make sure you not hitting it or your buddies aren't hitting it. It'll deflect 10,000 damage, and then it'll go away, and then after 30 seconds, it'll refresh, and you'll be able to project the shield again. It's pretty dang cool. All right, so let's go to the next one. All right, and you notice there's only 4 head attachments and 4 body attachments, but I have 5 Striders here. It's because I couldn't find one of these finned ones with a different head on it. I mean, it would have helped out. So this guy right here, he's got the same head as that guy. All right, so this guy right here, he's got the excavation drill. Now, the excavation drill allows you to harvest all sorts of resources. I mean, just get everything. It is so cool. Now, what you do, you right-click on it, and you hover over some resources, then it'll give you a big blast. Hold on. All right, this one isn't doing it very well. All right, we'll check. I'll show you on the next one. The next one's actually my favorite one. All right, now, the shield generator rig, the generator, it's just a dome around the Stryder, and it has the exact same effects as the other one, where it will prevent a certain amount of damage, and then once it gets beaten down to 0, it'll take a little bit, and then it'll have to repair. All right, now this one right here, it says, I keep pressing that button. All right, it says that if you mouse over it, that there are repair requirements. Don't listen to that. It's telling you a fib. I mean, you can do it to get that back up, but yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, it's just let it go down to 0, let it refresh for 30 seconds, and then it'll come right back up to full. It's pretty dang cool. All right, next one. All right, this one right here, we're gonna get backed up because he's gonna need a little bit of room. All right, now this right here, this is my favorite one, but only mostly because I primarily play PvE, and this guy right here is the best gatherer in the game, and I keep doing that. All right, now this one has the mining, or the excavation drill, and then also has the attractor rig. Now, the attractor rig is, when equipped with this rig, it can gather mined resources from mining drills with an attractor beam. When activated, also greatly reduces inventory weight. All right, so if you attach a, if you are in a certain distance of this, you can actually go, and then, well, that's the wrong one, on the reticule, and then you can enable resource collection for mining drills. So you can either hop off, or you can have your buddies go around. As long as you stay within that area, all this stuff from the mining drills will go directly into this guy's inventory. It is really, really wicked cool. And also, this guy gets extreme weight reduction on just about everything. All right, because of the saddlebags. All right, now, this right here is the left-click attack. And it just gathers up everything. Just so much stuff. Right, now this guy, his only attack that this guy gets is his basic left-click attack, which is a foot stomp, which it's not going to do much. So, yeah, this guy can hold his own if it comes down to it, but you really don't want him to have to rely on that. Right, now here, take a look. This is the weight reduction on these guys, where a stack is 3.5 on him, it's 10 on me. All right, with, let's see, a stack of fibers 1, it's 3 on me. These go all the way down. Stack of stone, 17.5, 50. Yeah, so this guy, he reduces everything by 2/3. It's absolutely amazing. And the amount of stuff they gather, forget about it. It is so much. Right, you can also link any of these ones with the saddlebags up to a dedicated storage. So if you want to go out and harvest one specific thing, then you can link it up to dedicated storage. Then it will collect from, once it's linked, you have to be kind of close to link it, but once it's linked, you can go just about anywhere on the map, and it'll, whenever you harvest up the stuff, it'll just send it straight to the dedicated storage. Yeah, I do that a lot with mutagen and stuff from the outside, from out in the space biome, and all the way back over here, and it works out really, really well. Okay, let's hop over to the next one. All right, now we're on the deer antlers guy. This guy right here, this one, in my opinion, is just not that great for PvE. For PvP, I'm not sure. It could be actually pretty good. Mileage may vary. All right, now what the deer antlers are, it's the silence cannon rig. Now what you do with that is left click, and it just sends out a pulse. Yeah, that's it. It just sends out a pulse, and then anything within that area of effect, via Uteranus, mammoths, anything that has a roar ability, and then also the Stegos ability to change plating, that right there, it will stop that from happening for, I believe, 30 seconds. And then they'll go into a little cooldown where they can't be silenced again, and then also you will have to refresh. All right, now this guy right here, the one with the little lasers up front. Here, let me show you a good... Here, hold on. This guy right here, he's got 2 different sets of lasers. Now, this right here is more combat-oriented. But when I say combat-oriented, I mean, yeah, it'll do the job, I guess. All right, so his left-click attack, is the same one as everyone. His right-click attack is this little beam. Like that. Here, let's shoot that horse. Now, the beam honestly doesn't hit for that much, but it does constantly go. Now, it does have a cooldown on the charge. So, right now, see, each laser blast that we're doing takes 1 of his charged abilities. He's got 102. It'll take a little bit to blast it up. But, yeah, let's bump up his melee damage a little bit and see how that goes. Here, Mr. Obus. Yeah, so 2 pumps of melee damage really didn't do much difference. But he also has this chest cannon, which is... Hold on, chest cannon is on cooldown. Oh, there we go. Right, he has the chest cannon, which does a ton of AoE damage. And it is blast damage, just like any Tek weapon, like the Tek rifle and stuff. Yeah, it is AoE damage. So if we hit it direct on, here, let's see if we can hit this Parasurge direct on. It does 413. Now, when you hit the blast damage like we saw in the Obus, it did a lot less. Now, this one right here actually does get quite a bit from the, from pumping melee damage. All right, let's see. Can we attack? Oh, no, that one didn't hit. Come on, recharge. All right, 419, not bad. All right, but yeah, this right here actually raises up a little bit faster than the regular face attack. But yeah. All right, so, but also this attack right here, it does have a really, really long range. That's probably one of its biggest benefits. All right, now also there's another thing. All right, with these guys, you notice they have a charge ability, all right, or charge stat. Now, what this is the exact same concept as a battery, and that's why I have these 4 batteries inside of here. While he's just sitting here, he'll just passively charge batteries. And then you can set it so where as he goes, he can drain the charge from the batteries, in which he'll start slurping out charge out of this one, and then he'll start regaining charge faster, which is kind of cool. And then you can set all this up in here, and you kind of fine tune exactly how you want it. It's pretty interesting. It's nice to be able to have additional charge when you need it. It's not as fast as you would probably want it if you're in, you know, a high tense situation, but if you're just taking these guys out for a leisurely little bit of harvesting or trashing somebody's base, you know what I mean? Yeah, it should do the job quite well. All right, so these guys with all the different attachments, they have so many different roles that you can use it with. I mean, on this guy right here, I mean, honestly, I would just level up melee damage. I mean, he's already got some pretty good... I mean, you'd want to kind of use a little bit of defense on this guy, but the range that he gets and the ability to take out bases and stuff like that, this guy right here is totally... this is a PvP-oriented one. It's more like the AT-AT from Star Wars. It's kind of cool, just the way you could use this guy. And then also, when you run over horses, they take damage and they run off. That's also another benefit. Yeah, I mean, all the little things, they add up. All right, and so, and the other ones, they have different uses as well. It's like the one with the bat ears, you can use it to find all sorts of different tames. The one that has the mining laser and the saddlebags on him, this guy right here is hands down the best resource gatherer in the game. Now, there are a few limitations on things that he can mine, and most of them are just the special things from the different maps, like the lampposts and stuff from Extinction. He can't harvest those. There's some ones on Crystal Isles. Some of the specialty ones that only appear on Crystal Isles that you can't tame them. All right, now each and every one of these Tek Striders, they come with some of the same things. You'll notice that on his back, this stuff wasn't here when we were out in the wild taming him. But as soon as you tame it, this tech platform appears. Now, you can build on this. Yeah, it's not the biggest platform, but it is a platform. And you can completely surround this guy up here so where you can hop on it. It's pretty dang cool. Right, also, there is a tech bed right here. Although it's not the same kind of bed, you can sleep on it. And you can sleep in it, but it will not restore your health stat like a tech bed will, but it will protect you while you're in it. And then it dumps you out on the floor as soon as you get out, which is still kind of cool. And then you could also use it for fast travel. I like that. And also, these guys also have a tech transmitter built into them. Yeah, so this right here, we turn that on. He gets this wonderful little glow around him. And then we can seriously go up like, hold on. You can go up like this. We can activate the ARC data. And then we can transfer to other servers. Pretty cool. You can upload your survivor from here. It's absolutely amazing. I love these guys. Alright, now one of the last things I would like to say is when you're taming these guys, if you're just going out and getting a harvester one, like that Tek Stryder right there, level really doesn't matter. If you have a more mischievous role intended for your Stryder, then you definitely want to get those missions knocked out. You want to get a lot of stuff done. You want a higher level Stryder, because look at this guy. This guy's got 17,000 hit points. It's not too bad, right? And then we've got this one over here, which has 25,000. So these guys, they actually have quite a substantial amount of health that you can get. And I believe this guy, he was 90 out in the wild, and he tamed up to 130. So yeah, it turned out pretty dang well. So you can get these guys, once you get all those missions done, you can get the higher level ones, you can really start getting the high health, high melee damage, statted ones of these guys. These guys can actually turn into quite formidable war machines if you want them, or quite formidable harvesting little bits. But also, one of the things with this guy right here is before you over encumber this guy, most of the time you're going to fill up his items far faster than you can his weight, because he has such good weight reduction. Here, let me show you. Just by harvesting all the stuff on the ground, we're going to end up overflowing his item count. See right there? We overflowed his items before we actually overflowed his weight. So he can't hold any more items up here, but he still has quite a bit of weight that he can go on. Alright, so hey, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it didn't sound too much like stereo instructions. At times it felt like I was saying stereo instructions because it was just rapid fire, as much information as I could get at you guys as fast as possible. But hey, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it helped you out. If you did, make sure you click that like button. I really appreciate it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And until next time, this is Phlinger Phoo, and take it easy, everybody.